What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today we got a new sled. This is let's get right into it. 2004 RMK 800. This thing had nitrous on it. Crazy. So, this is a 151, I think. It does have a big wheel kit. They might put that in, unless it has an offset axle. It almost looks like it might. So it might still be 151. I was thinking they might put a big wheel kit 156, but hard to tell without actually rolling this thing on the side and pulling the track number. Beautiful, nice white fuel tank. It's not all yellowed out or gross looking. It's 04, so it does have perk. SLP intake, SLP single. Here's where the nitrous bottle would have been. It no longer is. I was told it's blown up. When I looked at it, I could see part of the head gasket hanging out the side of the motor. This side, I already did a compression test, 145. That side, right at like 100. So it is low on PTO. Oh, I would put money this thing would start, but we're not going to. I just want to pull the head and see exactly how bad it is. For all I know, it could just be a bad head gasket and it's bleeding the compression into the coolant jacket, or since I've seen the head gasket poking outside, it could just be bleeding the coolant or compression right out top of the head. It's hard to say. So we're going to pull the head, see if the cylinder's all scored up or if there's any visible damage to the crown of the piston. All right, the head bolts are loose. I unplugged the temp sensor. I didn't unplug the det sensor. I guess I probably could. I could do that, I guess. Oh. Okay, that sensor is now unplugged. So let's go ahead and see about lifting this off. I'm not seeing anything wrong. That looks good. Like, I've seen a lot worse. Okay. I haven't seen the cylinder yet. See, this one, I can see some, oh, maybe it's just because it's so cold. Can't feel it, but I don't know, it's not bad. That's not bad, I should say. Let's turn it over by clutch. I fucking hate these things. Half the time I don't even put them back in, to be honest. Whew. See how this side looks. I mean, the head gasket's flat, but this one's pretty much gone. This is the piece I seen a little hang from here. I ripped it off, but I think the rest might have gone with that. I don't know, man. I'm not seeing any issues here. And I've seen prettier cylinders, but there's nothing I can catch my fingernail on. Actually, it's kind of dirty. You can see I'm wiping it away with my fingernail. Whatever it is that's on there. This thing's been sitting for a really, really long time, so yeah. I don't know, man. We might throw some head gaskets in this and see if it seals up better. That, or it could just need re-ringed, or who knows. But that's not looking, it's not burned down. Just low on compression, it looks like. Huh. Crazy. Okay, for the time being, and for the purpose of science, I guess you could say, I don't have any brand new head O-rings. Come to find out, the inner O-ring on CFI 800 fits perfectly on these old big blocks. So I replaced both of those. This one is the original to the motor, and that one I stole from some old 700 cylinder. I picked the best ones I could that weren't all flat spotted and messed up. So hopefully these will get the best seal. We're gonna say fuck it. We're gonna put some fuel in it, premix fuel. I'm gonna line the cylinders with oil first. That way I know everything's well lubed up. This has been sitting for a really, really long time. And we're gonna see if this thing fires up, because why not? I don't see anything visibly wrong. The head is beat up on the PTO side, that side, but I believe that's from a previous blow up. Probably something to do with nitrous. So it's got some dings in it. So this kind of is what it is. We're gonna throw it on there and see what happens. I mean, theoretically that head O-ring, I'm not saying this is the issue, but it could be that it was bleeding off the compression or cylinder pressure into the coolant system with how I mean, that head O-ring was pretty bad. So it could have been bleeding the pressure off into the coolant jackets and pressurizing the coolant system, which would give me a lower reading on my gauge. However, I can't say for sure. All we can do, slap this thing together, fire it up, let it run for a little bit, and get those rings hopefully reseated, or maybe the head gaskets will fix it. I don't know. And really, I just want to hear it run. So it's kind of what we're going to do. And after that, we'll stop, shut it off. We'll do another compression check. It's really, you should be doing them warm anyways, but you know, let's see what happens. Okay, so a couple gallons of the tank, full in the cylinder, brand used O-rings for the head.
See what happens.
See what's, yeah, see, it should run. This recoil is really annoying. I don't know what's up with that. Should run cylinders.
Oh.
Sounds pretty good. I'll fire it, let it cool down. I'll fire it up again later. We gotta go eat. So
Yeah.
she's waiting on me. But I'll run it again and let it get all happy with itself. And we'll do another compression test. Because like I said, this is 145 and like this one was about 100. So like, who knows? It might have just needed a fucking O-ring the whole time. And I just bought this thing for $500.
Eh. Okay,
It sounded pet.
Food. Yes, it did.
Yeah, food.
Food. Food.
again.
Uh-huh.
Came back out, I fired it up, made sure the coolant is circulating. I ran it up to 140 degrees on my gauge. So I guess we'll do a compression test and see where we're at now. Where's the fuel shut off? Is it way the fuck down there? Oh no, it's right here. You know what? I'm okay if it gets flooded. Just being honest.
It's hot.
So. Hoping it went off some.
You're almost at 120.
Is there any chance you can video in whole throttle? I'm so far away when I start, this won't retract all the way. Sold it wide open.
You're at 120.
120? Okay, so it came up probably 20, 25 PSI. Just running it that little bit. I'm gonna say screw it. I'm just gonna run it. See what happens. See a couple more heat cycles. Do another compression test. See how she looks.
Well, definitely leave him for that because this gas is nasty and it burns.
Yeah, it'll burn your eyes.
It's not nice.
There's some, I don't know how old the fuel, this thing's been sitting for many, many years.
You got a big old glob of dust on your shoulder.
So it's been sitting for a long, long time. And the fuel I put in it came from that Pro X2 that I picked up recently. So
Yeah.
unknown fuel on
Green.
all accounts. But the fuel that was in there, like, it smelled. Like
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but if you smelled bad gas, you know what I'm talking about. But she's a runner. Unfortunately, we don't have a nitrous bottle. I have a mount for nitrous. It actually sounds, despite 120 currently on one hole, it sounds pretty freaking healthy. Full SLP exhaust, boys and reeds, SLP intake, some really custom ski loops. Like, that's impressive. They're both like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And she's pretty dirty. But all in all,
Would have been cheaper just to buy the loops.
all in all though, you know, it's just not that bad for $500. Like, what? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess that's all I got for you guys. Another RMK. So, anyways, well, into the future of Garrett's mind. So, I've been on the fence about putting twin pipes on the orange Pro XR. So, I don't know if I've shown you guys it, but I had a head machine, custom, billet domes made, and all that. To lower the compression on an 800 vest. And I actually had it set up for an 04 motor, which is what this is. It has a dent sensor and all that. There's provision for it in the head. To lower the compression so I can run twin pipes without having detonation. I got everything, got the twin pipes. So my options are skip twin pipe in the orange Pro XR, which I think I'm not going to anyways. I want to, but I don't think it's a smart thing to do on that specific sled just because if I do melt the hood a little bit, it's irreplaceable and stuff does happen. So then we got this. It's at least a 151. I'm not going to put nitrous on it. I can tell you that right now. But it's got the SLP single and all that. And I really don't have a purpose for this because I don't really ride in the deep snow anymore. Amber might like it. Maybe not though. I don't know. It's got a cool clear tank though. It's awesome. It's not even yellow. I love it. Or plan like 15. What originally ran through my head is I could get this, get it running, which I've done, pull the motor and everything out of this for the Pro X2, put the twin pipes, the 800, they'll have reverse, everything and build the Pro X2 and then park the rest of this RMK out to try to get some of my money back. So,
I don't know, give it a week. He'll probably be saying something different.
yeah, we'll see what happens. Tell me what you guys think I should do, because I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not going to the mountains. So, see what happens. Comment below.
Boot.